Man, it's tough when you gotta make life decisions that affect a lot. And especially if you got family that's not necessarily on your side. But in order to live a dream, sometimes you gotta dream bigger. So what we gonna do today, we're gonna take a look at an artist, up and coming, and I promise you, Khantrast is gonna make an impact. Because what he did right here on this track, legendary. Sometimes you gotta tell your story, and your story's gotta be exactly what you need it to be, and you gotta tell it for the right reasons, and sometimes you gotta tell it through an art form. Now, his family might not approve of this, he might have had struggles along the way, but it's not my story to tell. What we gonna do, we gonna hop right in, Khantrast, Word is Bond, and we gonna see exactly how this went down. Without further ado, Khantrast, Word is Bond. Let's get it. I like how you put the beat in reverse.
I just need to vocalize arguments with the family. We scream until our vocals fry. Used to get jealous whenever one of my friends would get showered in compliments by their parents. Used to wish they were mine. Not to say I'm not grateful for what my family provided, but at times I was wishing I had more gentle guidance, and not to be called a pussy just cause I envy kindness, or be made a social pariah cause I enjoy the silence.
Man, this brother right here has really come in and just straight out the gate. He said, I am not going to give you too much of an intro, but I want to let you know that I had struggles in my family. I wish I would have got a little bit more love because I envied those who had love in their family home. And I didn't want to be a social pariah. I just wanted a little bit of silence to really make sure that my dreams were exactly where I wanted them to be. The man is spitting right out the gate, and it's wonderful to see that he's spilling his soul directly out the gate because of what he believes in. Let's run it back a little bit. Let's go.
Whenever one of my friends would get showered in compliments by their parents, used to wish they were mine. Not to say I'm not grateful for what my family provided, but at times I was wishing I had more gentle guidance, and not to be called a pussy just cause I envy kindness, or be made a social pariah cause I enjoy the silence. My fondest memories clouded by ambiguity, cause most of the moments that I had cherished have felt bittersweet. You would have thought that some progress would earn some trust in me, but it seems I'm still fighting so they could hear me speak. Ancient traditions telling me to respect the fam, but at what cost should I continue to neglect the chance to vocalize my feelings of feeling inadequate? I grabbed the pen so I could vanish, show them all how much this rap should have me.
This man is fire. This man said, I had to make a choice in life. Was I going to respect the culture that I grew up in, or was I going to follow my dreams? And obviously he made a good decision. And he even said, hey, I'm at least trying to instill that trust, that you trust me enough as my family to see where I'm trying to go. This man will make waves because, as we can see, the culture that is being bridged together between the Asian and the hip-hop culture is beautiful to watch. They are taking a craft and they are starting to perfect it. His flow is perfectly done over Kendrick's beat. And if the party is going to die, at least he's putting his soul out here to let us watch how it unfolded. Well done.
To me, how much it really saved my soul and help me keep the peace. I'm getting pictures with these flows, I was here with ink. Strong I felt when on the stage on my first 16. Felt like I'd be super powered up, nothing could damage me. So thank God for the Joey Bads, the capital Steeds, underachievers and ASAPs, the Earl Sweats, Team Backpacks, and Miller Max, Finney State Kid. I had me thinking the West was back, schoolboy.
He is paying homage to the craft. He's giving some old school references because that's what he listened to. This is why hip hop, if done the right way, can send a message that can reach across the world. This is hip hop right here. Let's go.
It was chilling in school, boy, was my Brody smack, bumping pro era. I felt fly like was CJ at Doomsday coming. I hear him yelling in all caps. Still remember when Logic body that under pressure track. Even Lil B had me shook with them exhibit raps. Even had the Angia era was spinning ups and back. The way I freestyle, you would have thought I brought mama back, cause I was getting hungrier every year when I wasn't rapping. I was trying to see how to put the game in a body cast and thinking about if anybody wanna try me out, then I'ma walk them down and show the asses where the coffin at. Like, just to show them I could rap. Like,
he's saying just to show them I can rap. He is literally talking about his family. He said, but I wanted to make a breakthrough, and I wanted to break into this game so hard that I wanted to put it in a body cast. Whether you are spitting,
yeah, just to show them I could rap. Like, yeah, just to show them I could rap. Cause all the things that diamond or gold rings. I'm good off all of that if I could show them I could rap. Look,
Talk to him.
build me a milli to get my brothers up, cause some of them don't know about the feeling of when the sun is up. Some of them been in survival state since they was young, and I just wanna build a world where my peoples don't need to care about none. I got a homie whose mind is sharp and they grind hard, but when you from the peas, it's hard just trying to find a start. One of my guys lost his pops and had to go to work the day right after, back to the same routine, living life reversed.
This man just told a story about how his partner lost his dad and then had to circle back just to have some substance in the family. Somebody had to take that man's role as the man and lead that family. When you get put in positions where you don't have a choice and you can no longer follow your dreams, it hits different. But my man is talking right here. He's paying homage to his boy that probably had bigger dreams. And he's just telling you, like, I at least got to follow mine. This is respectable right here.
My peoples don't need to care about none. I got a homie whose mind is sharp and they grind hard, but when you from the peas, it's hard just trying to find a start. One of my guys lost his pops and had to go to work the day right after, back to the same routine, living life reversed. The time to be processed any of the pain, I'm the pain just to pass the days. I'm minimum wage and I'm in cycle. He waking up just to end the day in the same place he woke up in, and shit don't change. I thank God one of my guys made it out the mud. I pray his company earn him $1 million in funds. One of my guys getting extorted by his landlord. I wish I had a crib I could swing him to keep him up above. I'm always moving with love in my heart, strength in my steps, never waver, I'll never forget. For those I cherish, you should know I'm forever in debt. Within my soul, I'm a rap till we can all take a breath, till we can all.
You can tell this man's had dreams for years and years and years, because as a kid, he's telling you, and then he's watching the people around him. And that's what this art form is all about. Let me watch everything that's going on around me. Let me see what other people are going through, and let me bring it to the microphone. And for him to talk about, I got a man that's getting extorted by his landlord. I wish I had a place for him to stay, because I'd put him up so he'd have less to worry about. This is the art of rap. He's saying, I want to eat together. I want to make sure that we can see new things. And you can see in the video, he's actually talking and just having fun at certain points. He just wants to be able to live and mature in a manner that doesn't force him to mature too early. A lot of people go through that, where they got to take the role of another too early. Never forget your childhood. Never forget how to follow your dreams, because nobody wants to feel like this. But at least he's following his in a respectable manner. If we're looking at the culture of how Asians do things, this is honor. Like, he's doing it differently, but he's honoring something, and he's just doing it in a different way. This is his path, though. Just beautiful.
All eat together till we can all take that flight out to Japan, like we said, without all the pitfalls of life. Till we can feast without stressing about what we eating at night. But till then, I'll be grinding until we all eating right.
Let's go. Look at the happiness right here. They're just having a good time, running and joking. Every child needs that.
So when the party dies, I'm hoping I still got time to build me a legacy and my name be immortalized. I'm hoping my circle flourishes, no stress and pennies or dimes. I pray my brothers succeed with business is multiplied. I pray one day I could look at my pops and tell him I love him, despite the fact that I never embraced him or vocalized it. I'm hoping my mom's with.
This man said, I haven't even said or told my father that I love him. And I want to embrace him. I want to vocalize this. And for him to do this right here, if anything, his father is going to hear this and truly understand that his son has love for him. That shit is deep right there. It's amazing to see that and to hear that, because he's talking about an art form that his family may not approve of, but I want to tell you that I love you inside of this art form. Just top notch.
Party dies, I'm hoping I still got time to build me a legacy and my name be immortalized. I'm hoping my circle flourishes, no stress and pennies or dimes. I pray my brothers succeed with business is multiplied. I pray one day I could look at my pops and tell him I love him, despite the fact that I never embraced him or vocalized it. I'm hoping my mom's retired, she overdue for vacation. The trauma that she been through, she be the toughest one alive. To my sisters and my cousins, I'm grateful for their support. Even though affection is a luxury we can't afford, but despite all of the clowning and joking and back and forth, I wouldn't change it for a thing. They still my family, of course. This the life I've been living, keep it true to a T. I wasn't capping when I said I moved my guys out the peas. Think I'm acting when this culture is the reason I breathe. So when I say that these my brothers, that's the shit that I mean.
Drop a bomb, because this man done went from his dad, his mom, his sisters, his cousins. He said, affection was something that we just couldn't afford. And damn it, go give some hugs out, go give some kisses, tell somebody how you feel, because the last thing we want to do is bury somebody and not have the chance to say exactly how we felt. Take a minute. Go get your phones, pause it for a second, and reach out to somebody that did not show you the most affection and teach them how to have affection. Tell them you love them, tell them that you need them, tell them thank you for being a positive influence in my life, because this man is addressing that and seeing that for what it is. That shit hits deep, because people aren't always taught how to love. Everybody doesn't know how that's going to feel, and everybody's not going to be able to portray that the same way. But for him to take this art form, brother, you're doing amazing. I don't care what nobody says, you're doing amazing. And the way you just paid homage right there, I fucking respect that to the utmost, because I know how it is to want a hug, want that embrace, and never get it. I'm glad you can at least have your father in the video. Cause shit, most families can't even say that in some aspects, and that's fucking cold. Let's go.
And it's still my family, of course. This the life I've been living, keep it true to a T. I wasn't capping when I said I moved my guys out the peas.
Get them out.
I'm acting when this culture is the reason I breathe. So when I say that these my brothers, that's the shit that I mean.
Okay. Whew. My word is bond. I'm trying to take my guys out of exactly where we're at. These are my brothers. Jeez. Man, there's really nothing much more to say. There's a couple things, but if you can truly come take your crafts to the next level, say to yourself, I'm not going to exactly follow my family's dreams. I'm not going to do exactly the things that you want me to do because I have bigger aspirations. Take it there. Take it there and don't look back. Because once they realize that you're serious about this craft, the math's going to add up. The math is going to math, and everybody's going to understand that this isn't a game. Khantrast, really the first time I got to listen to you. I've heard a couple other tracks, but I'm going to have to go back now, because what you just gave right there was your heart and soul. You put that pen to work. And if you started off in that last scene in just a small room with a microphone and a little recording studio, brother, you fucking made it. On that note, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here, man. That's a great way to start my day, because this man decided against all odds, even my family, I'm going to make it happen. Stay blessed. Stay connected, because that's the most important part. Stay connected with anything that you love, because as you start to veer off into other pages, it's not your fucking book. And sometimes everybody needs to hear that. You got to walk your own path. You did that, brother. On that note, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. Y'all take it easy.